Alright, now before I start this video, you need to understand that I'm not here to have any influence on whether you want to get married or not. I'm just here to give 10 reasons why men are not getting married anymore, in my opinion. If you do want to get married and you think she's the love of your life, good luck to you, and I encourage you to do that. And remember, deep down I want to get married as well. I think if I look back on my life, I should have been married with 3 kids by now. However, the world changes, life changes, relationships change. So, no judgment, but just be 100% sure that she's good for you. Also, I would say, are you getting married in order to have children? Because if you're not wanting to have children, then again, you want to extend your family line and your hip. Anyway, I don't know, have any influence. 10 reasons why guys are not getting married anymore these days. Let's roll the credits, Bruce. We are. My name's Ollie, aka the Mizster. This is my method where I talk real authentic game. No lies, no tricks, no gimmicks. In today's video, I'm talking about marriage. Why I think guys are not getting married anymore. Alright, support the channel, like the video, share the video with someone who might be getting married very shortly, or someone who's maybe just gone through a divorce. No judgments. 1, a lot of women nowadays, obviously you should know actually, we should say that women are technically the gatekeepers of sex. And in that power and in that respect, they can decide whether they want to keep the child or they don't want to keep the child. And most of the time, a lot of Donnies don't really want to get married. They just want to have children. Sometimes people get married because they think it's going to take their relationship to the next level. But most of the time, when a child comes along, there's always friction, and most of the time that's when relationships go downwards, unfortunately. So I think the first reason why guys are not getting married anymore is because they just want to have children. They don't actually want the government paperwork with the situation. 2, a lot of women think that they keep the world running because they're the ones that have children. But the realities are, it's men that run the world, men that keep the power lines going. It's men that fight wars, for example, God forbid. And this is an issue. So I think a lot of guys aren't getting married as well because women nowadays think they're on the same level as men or even better. And a lot of men don't want to be in 50-50 situations because traditionally the man would lead and the woman would follow. But with the influx and the ever-growing nature of feminists and feminism, especially modern day feminism, it's an reason why men are not getting married. Is the traditional woman would say they can cook and clean, but the modern day woman doesn't even want to do that. The modern day woman wants to compete with men. The modern day woman wants to be in a 50-50 situation. The modern day woman will expect you to cook and clean. Actually, it's extremely rare to find a traditional modern day female nowadays that is truly submissive, truly feminine, that hasn't been brainwashed by today's society of feminism and I'm a woman and I don't need a man. I'm a woman and I can do everything I can. But these are the same women that are miserable. These are the same women that are as lonely as ever. These are the same women that all own pets all of a sudden. What does she bring? As a man, the expectation is really for you to pay for everything, right? Your job is to ask her on the date, your job is to plan the date, your job is really to pay for the first date, if you're old school and you're traditional. But what does she bring? She brings peace sleeve, sound effects, factory standard bunda, peace sleeve, sound effects, breasticles. What else does she bring? Baggage, trauma, headache. Very rare do you find a traditional feminine female who wants to be submissive, who brings peace. Is it? A good woman, you would think, would want to always stay at home with you. A good woman traditionally wouldn't go on girls' trips, wouldn't go on girls' nights out. But these are the same women that want the traditional benefits, but modern day benefits as well. They act like the modern day stripper, hoe, whore, bitch from the streets. You need to be very careful with you. Be very careful who you're giving in wanting the traditional perks, but with the modern day benefits. She wants to be a housewife, but she's for the streets, bro. My boy always says, shout out to Lewis, are there actually any good ones out there? Are there actually any? Like, there must be an island somewhere with just virgins, because and I always encourage you guys, man, don't take these things personally. If you've been cheated on, if you go through heartbreak, if she does dumbness, bro, don't take it personally. I always say, like, your first heartbreak will make you or break you. A lot of these donnies that transition MGTOW or black pill or green pill, for example, they're the guys that haven't been able to accept reality for what it is. So don't go that way, okay? Love females for what they are, accept the game for what. What about the women that do plastic surgery and they're still not happy? Don't you find that funny? Or when they've done plastic surgery and you comment, or someone comments about the surgery they've done and they get offended. But you changed your face. You wanted to do that to yourself. Nobody made you do that. You wanted to do it yourself. Crazy. And then you got the women that are single mums, by choice, should we say? Is it by choice? Well, they chose the men, right? It's not my fault you got pregnant. It's not my fault that you got pregnant to a bummy guy. And then those same women think they can compete with single women. Now, no judgment. Sometimes the dad died, for example, God forbid, or he goes to prison. But again, very rarely is the single mum, she's never going to prioritize you. That's one. She's always going to prioritize the kid, which is facts. But do you really want that head? The traditional old school female would prioritize families and wanting children and staying at home, and the modern day female not even thinking about kids, are they? Career first. And shout out to Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He exposed it perfectly, didn't he? It's funny, I was watching Kevin at like, I think 200k, and then he got up to like 1.1 and then he passed away or something like that, which is really sad because at his height, I mean, who knows how big this guy was going to be, man. Only God knows. But yeah, he really exposed that side of life. It comes down to this, man. Men don't want competition with women anyway. I think men have to compete in life already. I think it's so hard. What does Andrew Tate say all the time? Shout out to that guy. They recently cancelled him for just speaking truth and facts and promoting masculinity. And if anything, you learn from Andrew Tate. Do you know what's funny? Andrew Tate's probably you see all the comments. Andrew Tate's probably the type of guy to I'm gonna say Andrew Tate's probably the type of guy to make his own version of TikTok and watch everybody come over to the app. No, but just to touch on Andrew Tate, I think he dominated the TikTok algorithm, but secondly, he captured a generation of guys, of youngsters, and I think he's also lucky because the age range that he captured, so like 18-year-olds to 24, the young guys, he's caught them when everyone's on school holidays in England right now. So universities are not starting, colleges are not starting, schools are not starting. So he's caught everybody at a time when they're at home, they're on their phones all the time. But I think hopefully he'll be able to come back. But he recently was on Fox News, wasn't he? And They gave him a massive platform. Imagine a normal guy just now on national TV, just promoting masculinity, and that's all he was doing. He wasn't aggressive to anybody. He wasn't saying that you should be smoking drugs or talking about politics or religion. He was just saying, look, it's okay to be a man. Society wants you to be feminine, but it's okay to be a man and want to be rich and financially okay and date nice women and drive nice cars in his fabricated way. And fortunately, the world now wants to suppress this. So yeah, man, stay true to yourself, man. Stand in your square, and yeah, don't let society make you a female, bro. Because deep down they want you to lose. Deep down they want you to be vaginal. And it's times like this where the dating marketplace and women are as miserable than ever. And they're miserable because they want men to be feminine. But feminine can't date feminine in this game of man and woman. See you guys in the next one, man. Peace.